doesn't have any cola in it. It's not like a cherry Coke or a cherry Pepsi or something like that. It has kind of a black cherry flavor to it. Also, Cheerwine, for whatever reason, I'm not sure why, is much more carbonated than most other soft drinks. So it's a little more bubbly than some of them. But I have loved Cheerwine all my life. I grew up drinking it. Back when I was a kid, you could go into a convenience store, and back when I was a kid, back in the 70s and 80s, you would go in and they would have these refrigerated cases full of ice, water basically, and they would have bottles of soda in their soft drinks, and you would reach in and get it out, and they would be anywhere from 35 cents to 50 cents a piece for these drinks, and they had metal bottle caps, and you would have to pop the bottle cap off. There was a little bottle opener on the front of the case, and you would slide the lid shut after you selected your drink, and that's how I would drink Cheerwine growing up. Cheerwine to me reminds me of the YMCA in Albemarle, North Carolina, because when I was a kid, we went there for swimming lessons, and they had this little drink machine thing in the lobby that you would put in 30 cents, and it would dispense a cup, and then some ice, and the syrup, and then the carbonated water would come down, and it would mix right there, and I would always get a Cheerwine after our swim lesson. And I remember in the lobby at the YMCA, they had this gigantic painting of King Kong, and he was on the Empire State Building swatting at an airplane. And I just remember standing there drinking my Cheerwine and looking at that huge painting. I don't know if it's still there or not, but every time I taste Cheerwine, I'm reminded of that. Here we have a 20-ounce bottle of Cheerwine. Look at this. So this is what the logo looks like here, and it always says drink Cheerwine on it, and they've been making Cheerwine since 1917, and you can see it's it's kind of hard, you can kind of see through it a little bit. Well, I can. It's a very dark red soda, and again, it's not like cherry Coke or anything like that. There's no cola in it. It's mainly just kind of a black cherry flavor, and I love it. I absolutely love Cheerwine. You can get them in a lot of forms. You can get these little these half-liter bottles like this. You can get the great big 2 liters like this one. You can get it in cans. They're all different sizes of Cheerwine, but I just wanted to show you. So this is what the logo looks like, and it started in Salisbury, North Carolina, which is about 45 minutes from where I live. So when I found out it was time for the festival, I thought it would be fun if we would go. I've never been, so I thought it would be fun to go check out the Cheerwine Festival. So let's go. So, alright, there were a lot of people at the Cheerwine Festival. So this is on Main Street in Salisbury. Lots of tents and vendors set up. Like here you could get little charm things for your Crocs. Bunch of cute little things here. We have these cute little onesies. That's funny. Oh my gosh. So a lot of times I was having to work around the crowds. I was trying not to get in everybody's way while I was doing this. So yeah, but you can see, I mean, it goes down pretty far. We have all kinds of vendor tents and stuff for sale. Here we have the North Carolina Transportation Museum, which is in Spencer, North Carolina, not too far away. And they have little train sets and stuff set up. Oh, that's so cute. We have crystals and gem mining over here. Really cool. You can do some gem mining if you're interested. Not sure what's going on under that tent. Something. They have fun-looking bounce houses houses too. I saw that driving around trying to find somewhere to park. Yeah, the parking was a bit of a problem. Just, I guess, because there are just so many people. I mean, there just was not enough parking for all the people. That is the line there for the main Cheerwine tent if you want to buy Cheerwine merchandise. Which, of course, you know I did. I'm going to show it to you at the end of the video. Look, there's another line, so you can go to either line to buy stuff from the Cheerwine tent. That is a long line. It was pretty long when I got in the line too, but I did buy some stuff. Oh, look at the coal truck over here. It's the Cheerwine truck. That was pretty cool. I like that. There were a lot of food vendors. I see some Cheerwine over there. Oh, they got Cheerwine all in the bag. Nice. That is pretty cool. What is this tent? What do we have over here? Oh, we have sandwiches over here, so we have sandwiches and food. And the hats. It was really hard to kind of look at things because I didn't want to get in the way of people looking, but they had some really cool hats. I really like that blue one. That is really pretty. Very nice hats. Very neat. So, I mean, not everything here is Cheerwine themed, obviously, but you can buy all kinds of other stuff while you're here if you're interested. Oh, and over here we have, you can actually join the Cheerwine fan club, I think, at this tent, and they also have information about the festival at this tent. All kinds of information. There was a very enthusiastic young man. He was giving everybody fist bumps. He was so excited. So excited to be there. That was pretty neat. We have the Sheets tent over here. That's a gas station chain on the East Coast. I think they're mostly on the East Coast. We have tons of them in North Carolina. And over here we can get fun shirts. Inexpensive, difficult, and talks back. I like the sweatshirt, Anxiety University Honor Student. And look, they have little Cheerwine totes. Those are adorable. I love that. Even has little cherries on it. That is so cute. Drinking Cheerwine is my superpower. They have these cool little Cheerwine shirts, and they're embroidered. I like this sweatshirt. That's adorable. That's all embroidery too. It's very interesting. So that is the name of that business. They have all kinds of fun little shirts over here. Yeah, that was pretty nice. Weird Barbie creator. It's pretty cool. That's an interesting shirt. And we have some beautiful jewelry in here. Oh my gosh, pretty earrings and stuff. Very nice. Lots of jewelry. I saw a lot of really pretty jewelry. We have duck donuts here, which I've heard that's really good. I've never had duck donuts. Over here we can get all kinds of wall decor. Wow, that was really cool. I don't think they were actual paintings. More food trucks. This one was popular. I ate before I went, though. I didn't get any food. I was looking for more Cheerwine themed food and drinks, but I didn't really see much. This again is the line to buy Cheerwine merchandise. We will come back and visit that tent in a bit, but there, some of the items you can buy are listed on the sign there. Yeah. Oh, look at this pottery. Oh, I love it. I didn't know who the tent didn't have a name, but they have some beautiful items here. Beautiful wooden beaded jewelry, necklaces. Beautiful. Lots of pottery. I did see a lot of really pretty pottery. I love that purple bowl. Really nice stuff. can see. My goodness, so much. I love the shirt. That shirt is super cool. Oh, also, if you're interested, at the Norvell here in Salisbury, they're having apparently a zombie prom May 30th and June 15th. I don't know what that is, but I bet it's awesome. What do we have over here? Oh, this tent had succulents and all kinds of. I like the little Groot there. That's cute. It was very windy today. Very, very windy. On these beautiful plants. Oh, and they had little bird feeders too. Look at these cute bird feeders. Little handmade items. These are credit card wallets. These little credit card wallets. You can get them in different colors with different things on them. And more jewelry. Beautiful little turtle necklace. I really like that green necklace. That is so pretty. And rings. Gosh, I saw so much jewelry. It was wonderful. I did not buy any though. Some cute little shirts here. Little plaid shirts. Oh, I love the Cheerwine trays. Look how pretty they are. And they have cut, edged glasses with the Cheerwine logo back there. And then they have these laser cut. They're like little ornaments from different parts of the state. There's one for Cheerwine, Salisbury. But then they have some too from different counties, like Wilkes County. They're $15 a piece. You can even get a little bottle with the Cheerwine logo on it. And then they had Charlotte jerky. All different types of jerky over here. There was a long line for that pretty much every time I went by there. And then I saw this store and I didn't know what it was. But I was curious, so I wanted to go in. But it was very popular. So this guy and I played doorman for a minute. I was going to go in, but other people were coming out, so we waited. Alright, so I went in, and it's actually a beautiful little boutique, and it's a children's boutique, and they have all these adorable little items for children. Oh, it's so cute. Oh my goodness, I wasn't quite sure what was going to be in there, but they have, that's a cute little backpack there. Very interesting. They had so many neat things in here for kids. It was so cool. Literally cool. It felt really good in there. It was air conditioned and I was dying. It was so hot outside. Oh, look at this little dress thing. That is so cute. Yeah, I wasn't quite sure what kind of store it was, but it's very delightful. They have such nice things in here. Look at these little pants. We have, gosh, the store is bigger than it looks from the outside. I like this bag. That is really pretty, this quilted bag here. That is from the Karma collection, according to the tag. We have greeting cards of all types here, little cards. Oh, look at this little thing. That is so cute. This adorable, it's like a little jelly handbag. That's neat. Stuffed animals. Look at this snail. Just look at it. That is too cute, the little snail. Straighten that shirt out a little bit. Yeah, really, really cute store. Super cute. Little swim trunks. Okay, back out we go. The balloons are beautiful. Alright, back out on the street. I couldn't see the name because there was a tent blocking it. It was a little boutique. It was very cute on Main Street in Salisbury. We have I love Main Street in Salisbury. It's just so neat. I just thought that was very cool. I wanted you to see that. So yeah, there were a lot of people there. And over here we have some really nice pottery over here. Beautiful. There was a lot of pottery. I really love that. Another place to go in North Carolina for pottery is Seagrove, North Carolina. It's in central North Carolina, south of Asheboro. You can find tons of pottery in Seagrove, but they have beautiful stuff here. Look at the little chickens. And I love the little coffee cups back there with the daisies on them too. Very, very pretty. Little match holders. They have such pretty stuff. Nice. And over here, I couldn't look at this earlier because there were too many people, but it thinned out just for a moment. They have all these cute earrings, like gummy bear earrings, little kitty cats. Those earrings were only $5 a pair. Little honeybee earrings. Yeah, and then you can make your own necklace if you want to. You can get a cord and just kind of assemble your own necklace. A little harp. That was a harp pendant. Yeah, these earrings were all only $5 a pair. They had some really interesting looking pairs of earrings. The little dinosaurs are cute. Oh, look at that. It's axolotls and Hello Kitty. Yep, and over here, now these were pottery pieces. So we have earrings made from pottery. And then these are little pieces of pottery that you can use as pendants on a necklace if you like. Really pretty. We have Cheerwine honey. Now I did buy some Cheerwine honey that I'm going to show you, but I didn't buy it from this tent. I found another tent that had it, and I ended up getting it there because they had something else I wanted, so I just got it there. Oh, and this lady had all these wooden Cheerwine signs, and I did buy some stuff at this tent. I got one of those signs right there. And yeah, so they do custom signs, but they had a bunch of Cheerwine stuff, which was really neat. So you can have custom signs made if you like. I got one of the little wooden Cheerwine things with the cherries, which I will show you at the end of the video. And I also got a Cheerwine magnet for my refrigerator. It was really, really cool stuff. I like their stuff. Oh. Wake up, mother cluckers. Oh, and over here, this lady has some cool stuff. She has these neat little signs. I wish I were a unicorn so I could stab idiots with my Those are cute. Oh, but look over here. She has the coolest clothes. Now, these are A-line skirts that she made from recycled fabric, from repurposed articles of clothing. So each one is going to be unique. And I love the skirts. Oh my gosh. I thought these were so interesting. Beautiful skirts. They're so much fun. Oh my gosh. So each one is going to be a little different. Love that. Look at this long skirt. Oh my gosh. I love it. I just love it. Oh my gosh. Such cool stuff. I was looking at the different designs and stuff on here. I like this denim shirt too. So the front looks like that. Then we have stuff on the back. Very nice. I was quite taken with the skirts. So she was showing me that's how they look. So they're A-line skirts. And they go with anything. Like you can just wear these with anything. Yeah, I was really we were having a conversation. I was talking to her about her skirts and telling her how cool I thought they were. And I did mean to go back by there. I really did. But unfortunately, I saw this kind of early while I was there, and I forgot all about it, and I ended up leaving, going a different way to go back out to my car, and I forgot to go back areas, you can't really tell it. These parking areas are very small, and they were all full. I drove around for literally an hour before I found anywhere to park where I wasn't afraid I would get towed. So there were two shuttle parking spaces, parking lots where they had shuttles running. They were very small and they were full. Both lots were full, so I couldn't park there. All of the parking places indicated on their map, every single one of these was full because I went around all of them twice. They were all full. There was nowhere to park. So I ended up having to park almost a mile away, and I was not the only one. There were a lot of people who had to park a very long distance away and just walk. A lot of people were complaining about the parking situation. But really, there were so many people there, I really don't know that there's much they can do about it. I mean, there are just so many people who came to this thing, which is great. It was absolutely wonderful. And I didn't see a lot of Cheerwine themed like food or drinks that you could try, which I kind of expected more of that. I heard that they were going to premiere a Cheerwine flavored goo goo cluster at the festival. I didn't see that anywhere. I checked all the food trucks, all the vendors, nobody had them. So goo goo clusters, if you're not familiar with those, it's technically, I guess it's kind of a chocolate bar, but it's a little round thing, and it has, what does it have? It's chocolate covered, it has caramel, this marshmallow nougat stuff, peanuts, I think, but they were coming out with one that had a Cheerwine flavor to it. I didn't find them anywhere. I looked all around and nobody had them, so maybe I just overlooked them, but I was kind of looking forward to trying that. But that's okay. I had a good time. It was really nice. It was kind of rainy and yucky first thing this morning, so I was kind of afraid the weather was going to be a problem, but it wasn't. It cleared up. It was a beautiful day. Very hot, though. But it was great. I had a really good time. If I ever go again, though, I'm probably going to try to get there earlier or later, but right in the middle of the day was not a good time to go because there was just nowhere to park. Absolutely nowhere to park. So that was kind of a pain, but I'm going to show you the stuff I bought because I did buy some stuff. So I got some stuff at the Cheerwine tent that I showed you. I did get the Cheerwine lip balm. Now I haven't tried this, but it's supposed to be Cheerwine flavored. I wonder if it actually is. It's really pretty dark red. Kind of smells like Cheerwine a little bit. Oh, it's actually really nice. Yeah, it does kind of taste like Cheerwine a little bit. So I had to get one of those. I got a little Cheerwine magnet. It's made out of balsa wood. It's very cute. I'm going to put that on my refrigerator. We always have all these little magnets from different places we've been or events or whatever. So I'm going to put my little Cheerwine magnet on the refrigerator. Oh, there was this one tent. Now we did see the Cheerwine infused honey. I actually ended up buying some in a different tent from a very nice English man. He was so nice. This is from Bees. Now they're from Laurenburg. I talked to this guy for a little bit. It was really nice. This is Cheerwine infused honey right here, and I tasted a little bit of this, and it's bizarre because it does taste like Cheerwine and honey together. It's a very interesting flavor. I don't know what to do with it really, but I may just eat a spoonful every now and then as a snack. I don't know. But it's really good honey, and it has this slight Cheerwine flavor to it. So they have this Cheerwine sticker on the top of the jar. But that was from Bees, and the reason I got this there was because I noticed that they also had another thing. Now this is not wrapped. Well, it's wrapped same vendor, I also got a Cheerwine sign, and I think I'm going to hang this on my coat closet door at home. This was only $5, so it's a cool little Cheerwine sign. That's pretty cool. Also, I got a Cheerwine sticker. This nice little sticker here from Cheerwine. So I have that. Also, I haven't opened it yet, but I got a beach towel as well. I bought the Cheerwine beach towel. I mean, when will I have an opportunity to do that again? Probably if I went online I could find a Cheerwine beach towel, but it was right there, so I got it. I'm gonna open it up so we can see it. It's big. It's from Pro Towels, 100% cotton. Oh, it's nice terry cloth. It's not that dreadful microfiber stuff. I don't know if it's just me. I don't like microfiber towels. I can't stand the way they feel. But this one is 100% cotton, so that's really cool. Wow, this is huge. Great big old beach towel. Yay. Now, if only I had a beach trip planned so I could enjoy it. I spent so much on plumbing this year that we're not taking a vacation, unfortunately. I am going to make a video about that, totally unrelated to this, but I had to have my entire house, inside and out, repiped at the beginning of the year this year. And all told, with everything I had to spend, it was about $20,000. So I'm not taking any vacations this year because I can't. But one of these days I'm going to get back to the beach or to a pool or somewhere, and I can use my Cheerwine towel. So that would be really great. Also, so I'm not super familiar with the Cheerwine Festival. I just found out it was going to be happening this weekend, and from what I understand, they have a drawing. They have an art contest. I don't know if it's every year, but they do an art contest where you can submit art, and they will pick a picture to be on a t-shirt for that year's festival. And this is the one that won this year. So this is the picture for the Cheerwine Festival for 2025. So you have the state of North Carolina here, and of course you have your bottle of Cheerwine right there, and some of the storefront on Main Street in Salisbury. You got your Cheerwine with, of course, your barbecue sandwich right there. Barbecue is a very popular food item in North Carolina as well as other states. Got the great big truck there that we saw. And the cardinal, which is our state bird here in North Carolina, and the dogwood, which is our state flower. Yeah, that's really cool. So it says here, the Cheerwine Festival, May 17th, 2025, Salisbury, North Carolina. So I did buy a t-shirt, and on the back of the t-shirt, they have some of the sponsors. They have Cheerwine's little slogan here, which is uniquely Southern, which I really love because I feel like I'm uniquely Southern, just like Cheerwine. And Biscuitville was a sponsor. That's pretty exciting. Novant Health Food Line, that's a chain grocery store in the southeastern part of the United States. The North Carolina Education Lottery, which was supposed to put a lot of money into our education system, but really hasn't done a damn thing, but that's a topic for another day. Humana, Sheetz. Now Sheetz is a chain of gas stations that kind of runs up the East Coast. I think we made a video in a Sheetz once. In a bank, in a dentist office, and vision, fiber optics, complete kits. Yeah, Renewal by Anderson. So it just has some of their big sponsors on the back. And here we have the city, the little seal for the city of Salisbury on the back too. So I don't need a t-shirt, but this one actually feels really nice. I would totally wear Market like 10 years ago. I've had it for a long time. So, yeah, so here's one of them. I thought that was really pretty. And I got another one. I really like this one. The blue one. Blue and red. So this one says, on all occasions, it's good taste. Very shiny. Drink Cheerwine. I just love this one. I think this one is super